Hello everyone, welcome to Comm 362, Public Relations Writing 1. I'm Dr. Doug Swanson, Professor of Communications, and I'm the instructor for this class. I've been teaching public relations writing online for about 15 years now, so I am very much up to speed in terms of how this class works best in the online format. What I want you to do is to get up to speed right now in a couple of different areas. So I've got two videos that will guide you in this process. The first one is this video, Get Into the Mindset for Comm 362. And then the next video, which I want you to watch after this one, is Steps to Take on the First Day of Class, or the first day or two of class. So this video talks about the mindset you need to succeed in this class, and the next video talks about what you're going to do in the first couple of days of class, because you are going to have to take actions within the first 72 hours of the beginning of this class, or you will be dropped from this class. So make sure you watch both these videos. Ready to go? Okay, let's talk about the mindset for public relations writing. I worked in broadcasting and in print journalism and TV news for many years. I also worked in a PR agency, and I've done extensive public relations consulting work as an independent practitioner. I oversee our student-run advertising and public relations agency at Cal State Fullerton, and we'll be talking more about that this semester. I want to start by helping you understand the mindset needed to be an excellent public relations writer. As a child, you probably had people, usually your parents, tell you that you'd learn if you just concentrate. But nobody taught you how to concentrate. Have you ever taken a class where the instructor taught you what concentration meant and how to do it? We don't teach that stuff. So I hope to help you a little bit with that in regard to public relations writing, because in this class, chances are you are going to write in ways you have never written before. In many ways, I'm going to ask you to throw out the rule book that's in your head for writing, because I'm going to show you to write in ways that don't use that rule book that you've had stuffed in your head since junior high school. This is a whole new thing. It's a long journey to reach the destination of excellent, capable, confident public relations writer. This class is where you begin that journey. You will not end it here. You start here. And so I'm giving you the tools you need to guide you along the way. The first tool is kind of like a metaphorical tool. It's GPS. We're all familiar with GPS. You have it in your car or you have it in your phone. And you enter a destination where you want to go, and you hit the button, and GPS will guide you there. What happens if you get off track? You hear a voice, probably a nice, polite English lady's voice, saying, "Turn around when possible," or "Make a U-turn when possible," or something like that. And if you make a turn and go the wrong way, GPS will recalculate and try to put you back on track. So I would hope that when you're following GPS, you've decided to follow GPS, you will listen to that guidance, and then you do make a U-turn when possible, or whatever you need to get back on track to reach that destination. When you're taking a trip and you're not all the way to the destination, do you get upset and just surrender? Do you pull over on the side of the road and just decide you can't make it? Do you turn around and go home? I can't do this. Las Vegas is too far. It shows it's 150 more miles. I'm going home. You don't do that, because Las Vegas is a fun destination. You want to get there. And becoming an excellent public relations writer, you want to get there. So GPS can help you get there. And so in this class, I've built in elements that you can call GPS. Most of them are in titanium. So you've got to read all the stuff that's in there. And you've got to read the chapters in the book. In fact, you've got to study the chapters in the book. You've got to have an AP style guide. You've got to watch the videos that are in titanium. You've got to do these things. When I send back assignments, I will send them back with extensive feedback on what you did well and where you need improvement. You've got to pay attention to that. All of that stuff, it's like elements of GPS. It's going to keep you on track. There will be times when I send back assignments, and essentially my GPS will be telling you, make a U-turn when possible, because you're going in the wrong direction. So pay attention to that. Watch for those little elements, because all of that is critical to keep you on track in this online course where you don't have me to talk to 2 or 3 times a week. So it's very important that you keep your antenna up for these GPS things. And you do that by being mindful. Watch and listen for the guidance that will come to you in this class. I'm big on mindfulness. What are we talking about here? Mindful means being focused. It means concentrating. Not in an obsessive, compulsive way, but in a natural, easy, free-flowing, undistracted way. Mindful means attending to tasks one at a time with purposeful intent. I am not talking religion here, so let's get that clear right off the bat. I am not talking religion. I'm talking about tuning out the distractions of life. I'm talking about staying on point. I'm talking about in the zone. I'm talking about visualizing the outcomes that you want to have. I'm talking about thoughtful, strategic, purposeful intent. Pick one of these, whatever sounds good to you. It's like a musician perfecting her craft. Visualize it, focus on it, study the writing, practice the writing, read other people's writing, talk to people in this class about your writing. Become one with the art and craft of writing. Okay, but I'm not talking religion here. I'm talking about visualization. I'm talking about focus. I'm talking about not being distracted. In the middle of this video, if my phone rang, that would be a distraction. In the middle of this video, me making this video, if I was watching television, that would be a distraction. What's happening on Orange is the New Black? That would be a distraction, okay? So think about that. When you're writing for this class, avoid the distractions. Stay focused, because I really think it's not possible to become a good public relations writer if you're constantly distracted by things. You just can't. Multitasking is a fallacy. We cannot multitask. Our brain is not wired that way. And so I'm a strong advocate of single tasking, and that is part and parcel of mindfulness as far as this class is concerned. So on your journey to becoming a capable, confident public relations writer, when you get off track, when GPS tells you make a U-turn when possible, it's probably because you're not focused. It's probably because you're not concentrating. You're not looking at what you need to do right now and staying sharp on that. So please try to do that in this class. In this class, and listen to me now on this. This is very important. In this class, most students lose points because, number one, they don't read the chapters, the titanium content, or the instructions. Literally, I have had people in this class submit an assignment where they did not even look at the instructions. They read the title of the instructions. They went, oh, news release. I can bang out a news release. Blah, 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 bing, send it in. And I look at it and I go, what is this? This does not come from my instructions. I mean, this happens on a regular basis. So you've got to, number one, read. Read the chapters. Read and watch the videos and the titanium content. Read the assignment instructions. Read. You've got to read as part of this class because you'll lose a lot of points if you don't. Another way people lose most points in this class, they don't read my feedback and learn from the mistakes they've made in the past. Okay, I'm shooting this video on July 31st. We're nearing the end of the summer session. I'm teaching this class over the summer session. I graded assignments yesterday. I took points off for mistakes that I presented to students in the first week of the class. We're now in the fourth week of the class. Those same students are making those same mistakes on subsequent assignments. I'm taking off more points. Those people will complain at the end of the semester they didn't get the grade they wanted. I have no words. Number three, there's the three ways people lose the most points. Number three, they don't spend their time practicing writing as a musician would practice. So those are the three ways people lose the most points. They don't read. They don't read any of the content, or they don't pay any attention to the content. They don't review the stuff on feedback on Titanium. They don't watch the videos. Number two, they don't read my feedback and learn from their experience. And number three, they don't invest the time practicing as a musician, for example, would practice. Example of that, Lady Gaga. I happen to think she's amazing. If I had $510, I'd go see her in Vegas, but I don't. That's the cheapest seat. $510. Oh, you have to take your binoculars. I see her. She looks like an ant down there. Oh, there she goes. Okay, Lady Gaga. Amazing musician. Amazing. Now, when she's putting together an album, does she come down and just sit down at the keyboard and bang it out? She practices for weeks. Weeks. Did you see her at the Academy Awards when she flowed up onto stage and did that piano duet with Bradley Cooper? Do you think they practiced that a little bit? They practiced that for months. For the movie, and later, I mean, they practiced. Does Lady Gaga listen to other people's music? You're damn right she does. She wants to know what's going on. She wants to know what the other artists are doing. She wants more reason to hate Madonna. So, yeah. So, you want to be good? You want to be a good writer? You got to practice. And you got to watch what other people are doing. Because if you don't, you won't. I mean, that's just it. If Lady Gaga had not practiced, where would she be? Waiting tables someplace, I guess. I don't know. So, anyway, moving on. Do not get discouraged. You will not make as much progress, perhaps, in this class as you would like, but that's because this is the starting point for writing. This is not the ending point. You're going to get assignments back from me. They're going to have a lot of red ink on them. Don't get discouraged. I'm here to guide you and teach you and help you move forward. Discouragement is disempowerment. Don't disempower yourself. Don't get discouraged or bummed out. You're disempowering yourself when you do that. And that's going to make it even harder for you to make improvements because you can't visualize yourself being a really great writer if you're discouraged. So back to the GPS example. Nobody gets to Vegas right away. You got to go through Barstow, right? Not a lot of fun to go through Barstow, but you got to do it. You don't go through Barstow, you don't get to Vegas. You got to go through Searchlight, right? Got to do it. Be patient. Stay on the path. Use the tools. Follow your GPS. I want you to be patient in this class. Use the tools. Follow the GPS. Converse with me. Converse with the people on your team. Think about this. Approach it mindfully. Stay focused on your work and focused on where you want to be, and you'll get there. Throughout this class, be alert, be aware. Don't be scared. Don't be discouraged. Just be alert and aware. Now, this is an online class. It lasts the whole semester. You got to stay plugged in the whole semester. I mean, like every week, you got to be plugged into this class. You got to have discipline. That's also part of being mindful. If you kind of forget this class exists and go away for a couple of weeks, you'll fail. I mean, boom, that's it. You will fail. You've got to stay with this class every week. And you got to be in communication with me and your teammates every week. You'll learn a lot here. By the end of this class, you will be immensely more prepared to work in public relations. I promise you that. And you will be ready for your capstone course that's going to be coming along very soon. But you got to stay focused and you got to stay mindful. If you have any questions, let me know. I'm always here to answer your questions. I look forward to your questions. But now, let's go to the next video where we talk about some of the specifics that I expect you to do within the first day or so of this class. Thank you very much for watching.